Hey, what is up you guys? Tim here. I'm excited to feature a Carl Friedrik suitcase on this channel as my first suitcase review. Carl Friedrik is known for its premium suitcases, bags, and travel accessories that have been featured in shows like Netflix's The Gentleman, HBO's The White Lotus, and Succession. Shows that immerse you into a world of business moguls, resorts in paradise, and of course, quiet luxury. While you and I may not be characters in these shows, it doesn't mean we can't ever travel in style like they do. This is Carl Friedrik's Carry-on X, a hybrid polycarbonate suitcase that features a well thought out design and luxury details. We'll be going over its exterior design, features, interior, durability, and of course, value. Full disclosure, this video is not sponsored, and while they did send me the case to test and review, all of my thoughts and opinions are my own. Links will be down in the description if you're interested, but now let's talk about the exterior design of this suitcase. The quality of this carry-on speaks for itself. It's designed with both aesthetics and practicality in mind. I went with the black on black color with a smooth surface. While it may not shine like an aluminum case, the attention to detail and leather accents make this case a cut above the rest. The German-made Marklon polycarbonate shell is fairly flexible and has vertical line patterns that give the case a more sophisticated look. Polycarbonate is a protective and lightweight plastic, making it a great middle option between the cheaper ABS plastic and the more expensive aluminum. However, what's great about the Carry-on X is that it's a hybrid case, a polycarbonate body with a full aluminum frame. Even though it weighs slightly heavier at 9.5 pounds, I like having the assurance of having aluminum reinforcing the structural integrity of the case. The frame blends in well with the shell, and as you can see, the main compartment doesn't have zippers, but instead they utilize dual integrated TSA locks, giving it a seamless look all throughout the case. In the front, we have Carl Friedrik's signature accent strip that can be found on all of their suitcases. Both the accent strip and the handles on the top and side are made of Italian vachetta leather. While they can be prone to scratches, over time the leather accents will also patina, giving the case more character. Overall, I'm a fan of the classy leather touches and sleek design on the Carry-on X. Now let's talk about some of the features of the case. The leather handles have a spring-like design that keeps itself fairly flushed when not in use. I like the concept, but honestly, it took some time to loosen the springs to allow a proper grip on the handles. However, after you break it in after a trip or two, it becomes noticeably easier, especially when you try and lift the case up in the overhead bin. As for the main telescopic handle, it can easily be raised to its maximum height. It does wobble a bit, but that's to be expected in most cases when the handle is extended to the very top. One thing to note is that there aren't necessarily any preset heights like other suitcases. Instead, it only has two stages, raised or lowered. You can basically stop the handle in increments until it fully retracts. It's definitely an interesting design choice. I personally love it. It's nice having the ability to set its height wherever I feel comfortable. As for the grip of the handle itself, unfortunately, there isn't any extra padding. It's just made out of plastic. However, it's fairly wide compared to other suitcases. With more space to hold, the handle makes it easy to grip and wheel the suitcase around, especially with its Hinomoto wheels. Hinomoto wheels are known for their silent and smooth rolls. While I was out on a trip in Cabo, I was able to roll it over different types of terrain easily. Whether it was concrete, tile, or cobblestone, it performed well on multiple floors. On the left side of the case, there are 4 sets of feet, which is great for setting the case down without worrying about it tipping or rolling away. Before we move on to the main interior, let's talk about the zippered laptop compartment in front of the case. The zippers have a hole that allows you to use a TSA lock for extra security. Sometimes you put your valuable tech items here, and it's just nice to be able to have that extra measure of protection. Opening this up, you have an easily accessible compartment with plenty of pockets that can fit a few items. Here we have a total of 8 pockets. As an example, you can fit things like a 15-inch laptop, portable charger, magic mouse, a notebook, phone stand, and even a couple of pens. Loosening the buttons on the side here, you can fully open the compartment for easier access. I don't always use this front section because I typically keep my tech items in a tech pouch or stuff my laptop in my backpack. However, it does come in pretty handy at the airport. I would also sometimes use this as a place to quickly put travel documents in, like a physical boarding pass or printed itinerary. I love having the option to use this pocket for faster access, especially when it comes to removing my laptop through airport security. Now, let's close this up and talk about its lock system. The opening mechanism utilizes dual TSA locks that are easy to operate. Honestly, I prefer these clasps over zippers because zippered suitcases are more at risk to being broken in. Plus, with zippers, you need to open them all the way around just to have access to the main compartment. However, with these clasps, both locks can easily be opened to have full access to its interior. And if you aren't convinced just yet, listen to these clicks when it's locking. So satisfying. Once open, the case lays flat in a clamshell style, revealing two main sections. There are two buckle straps, one on each side to help keep your items secure, but only one compression pad is included. However, the compression pad is removable and you can also move it to the other side here. Here, there are also two small zip pockets giving you additional storage options. I keep an AirTag or whatever small that can fit. Overall, the interior has a simple layout and has CF logos imprinted all over the polyester lining. With 43 liters of capacity, you can fit plenty of clothes in here. You just have to keep in mind that the left side of the interior shares space with the front laptop compartment. So I would definitely recommend you to pack for the interior first before packing the laptop compartment, just to be able to fit everything you want. I'd usually be able to pack 4 days worth of clothes, my toiletry bag, a pair of shoes, and a travel tripod. I wouldn't consider myself an overpacker, and I think this is just the perfect amount of space for my travel needs. And finally, let's talk about the value of this carry-on. We could easily slap the price tag and see the numbers, but I think we need to remember that a suitcase, at the end of the day, it's an investment. No matter your budget, you'd still have to consider whether or not it serves your needs and purpose for your travels. Priced at $595, I think it sits at a good mid-range price option for a suitcase. Most of the polycarbonate suitcase like Monos or Away or even the Amazon ones, they sit around the sub $200 to $300 range. Whereas aluminum cases like Rimowa, they tend to creep up well above $1,400. However, with high quality materials, elegant design choices, and a full aluminum frame, I think Carl Friedrik's Carry-on X is a worthy option, especially for those who want the sleek aesthetic of a premium aluminum carry-on without having to spend an arm and a leg for it. Because let's be real, luxury brands are not cheap and don't always guarantee a high quality product. After a few flights with the Carry-on X, I can safely say you get what you pay for. A premium, durable, and professional carry-on that features all the bells and whistles. With minor scuffs, some fingerprints, no dents though. So far, I'm confident that this suitcase will hold up to its name. Keep in mind that this carry-on is slightly heavier and bigger than standard size polycarbonates. If you frequently fly with budget airlines that have strict requirements, it may not be the best option. I personally never had any problems with getting through the gate and have been able to fly without any worry of having to check my bag in. In the case that I do, I can rest easy knowing that there's a lifetime warranty that comes with this suitcase. So with all that being said, if you're in the market to invest your hard-earned money into a new carry-on that not only looks classy, but can also enhance your travel experience, be sure to check out Carl Friedrik's Carry-on X, a suitcase that embodies quiet luxury for travel. Hope this review was helpful. Leave a comment of your thoughts on this video. A like is always appreciated. And if you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe. See you all in the next Kairos moment.